Hello everyone, welcome to another series of today's GK. Let's begin with previous day practice question. Question was, the term Bardo Chham is referred to folk music, tribal group, folk dance or martial art. The correct answer is option C, folk dance. Bardo Chham is the folk dance which is performed by the Sherdukpen tribe of the West Kaméng district. The dancers wear masks of 12 different animals and perform to the beats of many percussion instruments. Sherdukpen tribe believes that there are 12 different evil forces and they all appear in different months to mar the happiness of the community. The masks represent evil forces and the main objective of this art form is to ward off these evil forces. Men and women don colorful clothes before showcasing their dancing skills. Hence, option C is correct. Now let's begin today's session. First question is, consider the following statements regarding the National Disaster Response Fund, that is NDRF. 1. It constituted under Section 46 of the Disaster Management Act 2005. 2. The central government allocates 75% relief fund for the general category states. Which of the above given statement or statements is or are correct? 1 only, 2 only, both 1 and 2, or neither 1 nor 2. The correct answer is option C, both 1 and 2. Recently, the National Disaster Response Fund was in the news due to Cyclone Sitrang. The NDRF constituted under Section 46 of the Disaster Management Act 2005 supplements SDRF of a state in case of a disaster of severe nature provided adequate funds are not available in SDRF. Hence, statement 1 is correct. The central government allocates 75% relief fund for the general category states and 90% for the northeastern and other hilly states. Hence, statement 2 is also correct. Therefore, option C is correct. Generally, the initial relief expenses are borne by the SDRF and the NDRF supplements the states in case of severe calamities. As per recommendation by the 13th Finance Commission, that is TFC, the Ministry of Home Affairs, Government of India has approved for the provision of a fund to set up a NDRF. Next question is, which of the following groups describes the founding countries of ASEAN? Indonesia, Malaysia, Philippines, Singapore and Thailand. Indonesia, Malaysia, Philippines, Singapore and Vietnam. Brunei, Malaysia, Philippines, Singapore and Thailand. Or Indonesia, Malaysia, Cambodia, Singapore and Thailand. The correct answer is option A, Indonesia, Malaysia, Philippines, Singapore and Thailand. Recently, the foreign ministers of the member countries of the Association of Southeast Asian Nations, that is ASEAN, held a meeting to discuss an acute crisis in Myanmar. On 8 August 1967, 5 leaders, the foreign ministers of Indonesia, Malaysia, the Philippines, Singapore and Thailand, sat down together in Bangkok, Thailand and signed a document. By virtue of that document, ASEAN was born. Hence, option A is correct. It is a regional organization that was established to promote political and social stability amid rising tensions among the colonizing nations of the Asia Pacific. Its secretariat is located in Jakarta, Indonesia. Currently, it has 10 members. Next question is, with reference to the currency notes design, consider the following statements. 1. Changes in the design and form of bank notes and coins are decided solely by the Ministry of Finance. 2. Changes in the design of coins are the prerogative of the central government. Which of the above given statement or statements is or are correct? 1 only, 2 only, both 1 and 2, or neither 1 nor 2. The correct answer is option B, 2 only. Changes in the design and form of bank notes and coins are decided by the RBI, that is Reserve Bank of India, and the central government. Hence, statement 1 is not correct. Any change in design of a currency note has to be approved by the RBI's Central Board and the central government. Changes in the design of coins are the prerogative of the central government. Hence, statement 2 is correct. Therefore, option B is correct. The central bank internally works out a design which is put before the RBI's Central Board. Section 22 of the Reserve Bank of India Act 1934 gives RBI the sole right to issue banknotes in India. Section 25 states that the design, form and material of banknotes shall be such as may be approved by the central government after consideration of the recommendations made by the RBI's Central Board. Next question is, the Genetic Engineering Appraisal Committee or GEAC functions under Ministry of Science and Technology, Ministry of Chemicals and Fertilizers, Ministry of Agriculture and Farmers Welfare, or Ministry of Environment, Forest and Climate Change. The correct answer is option D, Ministry of Environment, Forest and Climate Change. The Genetic Engineering Appraisal Committee or GEAC functions in the Ministry of Environment, Forest and Climate Change, that is MOEF and CC. Hence, option D is correct. As per Rules 1989, it is responsible for appraisal of activities involving large-scale use of hazardous microorganisms and recombinants in research and industrial production from the environmental angle. The committee is also responsible for appraisal of proposals relating to release of genetically engineered, that is GE organisms and products into the environment, including experimental field trials. It is chaired by the Special Secretary or Additional Secretary of MOEF and CC and co-chaired by a representative from the Department of Biotechnology, that is DBT. Presently, it has 24 members and meets every month to review the applications in the areas indicated above. Next question is, when does the Indian Army celebrate Infantry Day? October 27th, October 28th, October 29th, or October 30th? The correct answer is option A, October 27th. Infantry Day is commemorated on 27 October every year to acknowledge the contributions of infantry, the largest fighting arm of the Indian Army. Hence, option A is correct. This day has a unique significance for the nation, as it was on this day in 1947 that infantrymen from the Indian Army became the first troops to land at Srinagar airport, an act which turned back the invaders from the outskirts of Srinagar and saved the state of Jammu and Kashmir from a Pakistan-backed tribal invasion. Next question is, the city of Amritsar was founded by Guru Nanak, Guru Angad, Guru Amar, or Guru Ramdas? The correct answer is option D, Guru Ramdas. Guru Ramdas was the fourth Sikh Guru 1574 to 81 and founder of Amritsar, the center of Sikhism and the site of the Sikhs' principal place of worship, the Harmandir Sahib or Golden Temple. Hence, option D is correct. On land given to him by the Mughal Emperor Akbar, he built a holy tank or pool, and then wishing to build a community around it, he invited merchants and traders to settle there. The town was first named Ramdaspur and then Amritsar. Shortly before his death, his son Arjan succeeded him as Guru. Next question is, the blue flag certification is related to clean beach, clean city, clean river, or clean environment? The correct answer is option A, clean beach. Recently, two new beaches, Minikoy Thundi and Kadmat in Lakshadweep, were accorded blue flag. With this, the number of beaches certified under blue flag certification in India has gone up to 12. The blue flag beaches are considered to be the cleanest beaches in the world. Hence, option A is correct. Globally recognized eco-label blue flag certification awarded by the Foundation for Environment Education, that is FEE of Denmark. It is an internationally recognized eco-label awarded on the basis of 33 criteria. Next question is, exercise Yuddh Abhyas is a joint military training between India and France, USA, UK or Israel. The correct answer is option B, USA. Indian and US armies will conduct battalion level Yuddh Abhyas exercise from November 15. Hence, option B is correct. The exercise will be held from November 15 to December 2 at Auli in Uttarakhand, just 100 kilometers from the line of actual control, that is LAC. Around 350 soldiers from each country are expected to participate in the military exercise. However, before this exercise between November 8 and 18, the member countries of the Quad will conduct the Malabar exercise in Yokosuka, Japan. The Quad includes America, Japan, Australia and India. Next question is, in which year was the Counter-Terrorism Committee or CTC of the United Nations Security Council established? 2000, 2001, 2002 or 2003? The correct answer is option B, 2001. The UNCTC, comprising all 15 members of the Security Council, was established by Resolution 1373/2001 on 28 September 2001. Hence, option B is correct. Acting under Chapter 7 of the United Nations Charter concerning threats to international peace and security, the Security Council adopted the resolution to enforce counter-terrorist measures in United Nations member states. The committee monitors implementation of Resolution 1373 by means of direct dialogue with each member state. It analyzes states' regular reports to the committee and follow up its analysis with response that identify the areas in which states need to improve in order to achieve full implementation of the resolution. The Counter-Terrorism Committee Executive Directorate, that is CTED, was established in 2004 to support the committee in this work. Last question is, recently in which country's parliament for the first time the number of female MPs has exceeded that of male MPs? Norway, Sweden, New Zealand or Finland? The correct answer is option C, New Zealand. Recently, for the first time in the Parliament of New Zealand, the number of female MPs exceeded that of male MPs. Hence, option C is correct. Now, the number of women in New Zealand's parliament is 60, while the number of male MPs is 59. The number of women parliamentarians globally is about 26%. With this, New Zealand has joined the list of half a dozen countries in the world that can claim to have at least 50% representation of women in their parliaments this year. Other such countries include Cuba, Mexico, Nicaragua, Rwanda and the United Arab Emirates, that is UAE. Now it's time for the practice question. Pushkar Fair is the largest camel fair in the world. In which state of India it is observed? Odisha, Rajasthan, Madhya Pradesh or Maharashtra? Send the answer of this question in the comment section. Stay tuned for the next episode. Thanks for watching.